Hey guys, we're looking at the Khan Academy article, Trigonometric or trig ratios in right triangles. So ratios for sides of a right triangle are called, we call them trig ratios. The three most common trig ratios are here, sine, cosine, and tangent, where we have a right triangle and we're looking at a specific angle. During class, we had a little activity where we had a little flashlight where we're highlighting the specific angle we're talking about and shining that flashlight. Imagine we're in that corner, shining that flashlight out. The side length that the light would be shining on, we label as opposite. The side that's the hypotenuse is always directly across from the 90 degree, the right angle. And then our remaining side length is adjacent. So the sine of this angle is always opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. A lot of words there. So an easier way to remember this is SOHCAHTOA. We're going to write that out. Type that out. So SOHCAHTOA, where so stands for sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and TOA, tangent, is opposite over adjacent. So this is just a little mnemonic device to help us remember. SOHCAHTOA, trig ratios. All right, we're going to continue in the article. Here it is. SOHCAHTOA is an easy way to remember this, right? So I love they color code it here too. Shout out to Khan Academy. Love the color coding. So the opposite side length from that angle over the hypotenuse is the sine. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent opposite over adjacent. SOHCAHTOA. All right. So let's look at an example. So if they were asking us to find the sine of angle A in this triangle, we would immediately we want to start by labeling the triangle. So how do we label the triangle? We're going to take our yellow draw tool. We're going to draw the flashlight, right? That angle. This is the opposite side where the light is hitting. The side length across from 90 degrees is always the hypotenuse. And that leaves us with adjacent over here, adjacent. Now for sine, for SOHCAHTOA, opposite over hypotenuse. So we would say the sine of angle A is equal to opposite divided by the hypotenuse. So, and then we just plug it in. So sine A equals opposite is 3. Hypotenuse would be 5. And we'll scroll down and double check, and that should be it. Oh my goodness, I never pause during that erasing. I'm so sorry. I usually pause because it takes forever to erase. Anywho, so we're gonna scroll down and check. Opposite over hypotenuse, 3 over 5. 3 over 5. So there's a video here if you'd like to look at another example from Saul from Khan Academy. But this is for your homework, is where I want you guys to be practicing in. So there are 3 problems, really 3 problems. We're going to do the first one together, and then the last 2 is what you're working on for your homework for our class. That is like so funny. This is going to be such a long video because you're just waiting for me to erase. Oh man, that's funny. All right, it's fine. It's cool. So we've got this triangle here, DEF, and we want to find the cosine, sine, and tangent of angle F. So because we are primarily focusing always on angle F, this is where our flashlight is located, and that light is shining again directly across. It's like a really sad drawing of the sun. But the side that's the light would be hitting is again the opposite side. We always immediately want to start by labeling our figure. It's always what we want to do first. This side directly across from the 90-degree angle is the hypotenuse. And I guess I'll change colors. The last one is adjacent, our adjacent. So if we want the cosine for SOHCAHTOA, this is the same thing as CA. The cosine of F is going to be adjacent over hypotenuse. So once we've labeled the figure, it's going to be pretty straightforward. So we're just looking, where is adjacent? We labeled it as 5 divided by, where's the hypotenuse? That's going to be 13. We can check. Yay, and we got it right. So now for sine, this is SO in SOHCAHTOA with sine. So this is now opposite divided by hypotenuse for this ratio. So we're going to reference our figure. Where's the light shining the opposite? That's 12 divided by the hypotenuse again, 13. Hooray! And then our last one, tangent for which is TOA. So the tangent of F is opposite. So the side opposite, which is 12, divided by the side that's now adjacent, so 5. Opposite over adjacent. And we got it right. All right, so reference this video for some help. I encourage you to watch this little article here, this video here in the article if you need some extra help. But go ahead and try these on your own. There is triangle number 2 and a multiple choice for you to practice for this topic's homework. All right, any other questions, please let me know. All right, bye guys.